This uncensored episode of SpectreSoundStudios is brought to you by my patrons. Hey everybody! So, most of you guys have seen my review of the Line 6 Spider Mark V. Now, some of you loved it, some of you hated it, and some of you who work for Line 6 really hate my guts because of it. I should know, I met the rep at Summer NAMM 2017, and he let me know in so many words.
You did a hit piece on the Spider.
Yes, I did. Have you guys ever considered making an amp that doesn't suck? Seriously though, I did meet Line 6's European reps at TGU earlier this year, and they were some cool dudes. I even said that I really liked the Helix. Combo amps, not so much. But they were cool about it, and good for them. They're a credit to the company. You got some good people working for you in Europe, Line 6. Anyway, like most of the world, I've moved on. There are many more terrible guitar amps to hunt down and expose as a complete waste of money. And thanks to my awesome patrons, you guys can expect a review on one of those very shortly. But something creeped up on my comments feed the other day, and I think it deserves some attention. Someone using the name Marlon Brando left a series of comments that were quite impressive in their volume of stupidity. I'm gonna throw up his picture he left in the comments, but I'm gonna guess that it's not his picture, just like the name he's using.
LMFAO, what? Listen, fat old guy, I'm sorry you got beat up a lot as a kid. I own a 60W and it sounds nothing like the videos you showed that sound really, really bad. It doesn't take a genius to hear that you've compressed the shit out of the sound. Whack-a-ding you and the bearded lady swing that hammer make me laugh. God, you're disgustingly gelatinous. What kind of Antifa does this guy appeal to?
Okay, nothing too outrageous at this point. People leave nasty comments all the time. It's part of the job. It's not like I'm gonna go in front of the United Nations and complain that people are being mean to me on the internet. But I am curious about this quote.
It doesn't take a genius to hear that you've compressed the shit out of the sound.
Where the hell did that come from? I've compressed the guitars? Really? With what compressor, I wonder? And what settings would I use? And how would compressing the dynamics of a signal affect the overall tone of a guitar amp? And how does one equate reviewing an amp with appealing to Antifa? Ugh. But this is just the first comment in a series where the IQ points began to plummet rapidly. Marlon went on to find my follow-up video, Attack of the Spider 5 Suckholes, where I responded to the butthurt comments of people upset with my review. Now this is where things start getting interesting.
Ooh, fuck, thank God you're in Canada. Now I can find you and feed you your teeth. Thank fuck!
And then for an encore,
LMFAO, Windsor isn't big enough for you to be acting like you're untouchable. It'll be seeing ya.
to which I replied, it takes a special kind of hero to threaten someone anonymously on the internet. And this was his response.
Oh, not so tough, eh? Fucking pussy. Sorry for your luck. Maybe y'all think about that next time you talk shit about people's opinions. Like I said, it'll be seeing you.
Marlon! Seriously, am I supposed to be intimidated by this shit? Really? Oh no! I better watch what I say or Marlon fucking Brando is gonna kick my ass! Oh, dude. Okay, there are two glaringly obvious things that I need to bring to your attention. First, while you do have the right to express an opinion, nobody is under any obligation to respect that opinion. Your comments are similar to what a religious fanatic would say after someone makes fun of whatever the fuck he worships. You insulted my God, you must pay! Seriously, fuck off with that shit. You want people to respect your opinion? Get a better opinion. Second, and I'm not very surprised that I have to explain this to you as it's fairly widely known to anyone with an IQ over 75, that in Canada, it is a criminal offense to threaten anyone with bodily harm. I've had a friend go to jail for threatening someone. We are guaranteed freedom of expression in the Charter of Rights, but that freedom ends when you threaten someone else. For verification, go look up Section 264 of the Canadian Criminal Code. And if that's too difficult, have an adult read it to you. Now, let's be clear here. I am not about to call the police over this. You've done something incredibly fucking stupid, but hopefully we can teach your dumbass something worthwhile in the process. But in the meantime, your threats are now a matter of public record in case you try something monumentally moronic in the future. Seriously, folks, if this isn't a prime example of why we need to bring the dunce cap back to our schools, I don't know what is. This is what you get when you hand everyone a trophy for just showing up. All of this over a review of a guitar amp. What in the actual fuck? People get so attached to brands, it's beyond stupid. In Russia, it escalated to a murder over which graphics card was better, NVIDIA or AMD. Yeah, that's worth stabbing someone over. Now, let's reflect on the fact that the SpiderV has been out for over a year now. Surely it must be on countless chart-topping records showcasing its amazing tone. But it's not, because it's a piece of shit. And no matter how much you threaten someone for saying it's a piece of shit, it will remain a piece of shit. Now, Marlon, apparently you were so busy threatening me for offending your delicate sensibilities that you missed the overall point of this channel. And that is consumer advocacy for the home recording musician. In other words, you dumb fuck. People work very hard for the money that they have, and I hate to see them wasted on a complete piece of shit like the SpiderV. There are far better options in the same price range, and I've showcased several of those. Most notably a Joyo Zombie paired with a Harley Benton Vintage 1x12 that will blow the fucking doors off a SpiderV. I also recently found the Hotone Mojo Attack, which is a 75-watt pedal-sized amp that sounds great. I hope to demo one in a few weeks. There are some truly great bang-for-the-buck pieces of gear in home recording, be it guitar amps, mics, preamps, and interfaces. And there are some truly awful ones as well, as we've seen with the SpiderV and the Mesa Cab Clone. They fucking suck. But threatening someone for making a review you didn't like? What exactly are you trying to accomplish here? Do you actually think that you're going to make me stop? That you're going to silence me for criticizing your sacred Spider Mark V? I guess you gotta be extra special stupid to miss the title. Fearless gear reviews. Not intimidated gear reviews or paid for by the company gear reviews. These reviews are my honest opinions, and I will not change my opinion due to threats by some anonymous coward. Now about free expression. You're absolutely free to make the kind of review that you want to see. You're absolutely free to spew whatever kind of nonsense you like about how great the SpiderV is and show us flawless recordings of its incredible tone. Uncompressed, of course. Please, show us all how it's done. But we all know that is never going to happen. Because we've seen this sort of insanity time and time again. Someone gets offended about something in movies, TV, video games, music, or in this case, a guitar amp review, and then they demand that it stops being made. Never once do the complainants offer up a better alternative, because that would require effort, and it's far easier to just sit around and bitch.